Hi everybody, this is Rabbi Mike for Nafshi. I wanted to wish you a Shana Tova in Hebrew, a wonderful year filled with health, happiness, and blessing. In general, people utilize this time of year to make changes, or some people call them New Year's resolutions, and typically they don't last. It doesn't work. People make all kinds of plans, and pretty soon they fall back into the same routines. The question is why? Why does this happen? The famous counseling psychologist and theorist Carl Rogers made the following observation. If I'm here and I want to get here, he referred to this as my actual self and my ideal self. This is the self I want to be and aspire to be. The distance between the actual self and the ideal self is going to be how disappointed I am, my level of frustration, or how I experience emotional distress in the world. Now, what's keeping me down here? What is blocking me from getting to where I want to be? Now, I could be stuck. I could be stuck for a lot of different reasons. One reason why I might get stuck is because I have a constant bully who I experience in the morning. There's a bully belittling me and demeaning me. I experience during my day, whether I'm at work or whether I'm at school. I experience this bully at all hours. When I'm eating, I can't get away from this bully. And when I go to sleep, when I lie down, and the problem is, this bully doesn't live in the schoolyard or on the playground. The bully doesn't live in my workplace. The problem is, the bully lives in here. The bully lives in my mind. Now, whether this was an actual person, a memory, or a phantom of someone who was degrading to me or belittling to me in private or in public sometime from my past, whether that's an actual person or not, I am reliving and I'm giving power to that voice constantly. In a sense, I have given a microphone, a podium, and an entire audience space to this bully. The person or the concept that in my mind is holding me back. It may be circumstances of society that are holding me back. It could be I don't have the right partner, I don't have the right spouse, I don't have the right job, I don't have all of the right external circumstances that will make things okay, that will give me permission to get up here. And I want to suggest a paradigm shift. This year, starting with this Jewish New Year, 5780, how about I let go of all of those limitations that I've been placing on myself? How do I identify that negative self-talk, that bully that's in here? First thing I would like you to do, if you would like to evict this bully internally, I would like you to just try to notice all of the negative self-talk that we tell ourselves, the things that we tell ourselves we cannot do, or the opportunities we let slip by because we're afraid that we will be unable to accomplish. All of those things, I'd like you to notice it. Notice how many times we put ourselves down and demean ourselves and prevent ourselves from accessing that highest self or the aspirational self. Secondly, after you notice it, I'd like you to actively intervene. Be your own coach. If you need help, we're resources for you. I'm a counselor, and as a counselor, I help empower people. But you can be your own coach. If you need counseling, we'd be glad to refer you to someone, tremendous colleagues who can assist you. And it takes courage to ask for help. But in general, there are going to be times when you won't be able to go to the counselor, or you won't be able to ask for help, when it's just you and your creator and nobody else, and you have to face the harshness of life circumstances all by yourself. You can be your own coach. Just like a child would come over, or someone who's looking for a mentor, an adult, and would ask me, hey, would you coach me? A coach is to help empower, inspire, help someone not get stuck in everything that is keeping a person down here. Try being your own coach for 3 days. Just 3 days. See how it goes. Between now and Shabbat, on the Sabbath. Let me know how it goes. How often have you spoken soothingly to yourself? How often have you affirmed yourself for your successes? How often have you looked at all the growth that you've done personally over the last year, between last Rosh Hashanah and this Rosh Hashanah? How have you changed? How are you different? Can you accept compliments, and can you accept success? Can you be as gentle with yourself as you are of a loved one? once we start holding ourselves to the same standard as other people, whether it's not being above them or below them, not feeling superior or feeling subpar, but having just that right balance, then we can feel a level of authenticity with my actual self, and suddenly that aspirational self, the ideal self, won't seem so far out of reach because I'm always on an upward trajectory. Now, there may be external bullies that are not living in here, and those bullies may also be keeping me down here, and that's what I want to get to next. I would like to invite you, I hope you join us for camaraderie, warmth, the Nafshi community on Sunday. If you're in Dallas, to come to the Addison Conference Center, 6:30 p.m. You can get your tickets on nafshiwellness.org and experience this film wonder. It's inspiring, it's cheerful, it's humorous, it's charming. It gives us a taste and a flavor of 4 different individuals, character studies of people who faced their own challenges internally and faced external bullies as well. We're going to have a special guest. Her name is Dr. Yolanda Swope, and she's going to be explaining to us exactly how to stop that bully from keeping us belittled, to stop the external bully so that that external bully has no power over us to keep us down and preventing us from accessing our greatest internal self. I hope you can make it. If you know of anyone who is being bullied, whether it is a child, whether it is an adult, whether it's you, whether you remember that picture, that image of that bully, come on Sunday night and hear a little bit more about how to make that power of that bully reduce and to let your inner wonder come out. Thanks. I'm Rabbi Mike for Nafshi. We hope to see you, and we hope you have a blessed year.